live now. See, as soon as I click the button, he pops in. What's
Oh,
going on, Stacy?
hey guys.
As usual, welcome to the Archa Cafe and bringing
Yep.
your Sunday in with us. It shows 0 viewers right now. Okay.
Stacy
We'll give
went
this a
and said,
moment.
hey,
Let
and
them
then
pour
left.
in. Let them pour in. We'll wait.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll give
wait.
him a minute. Oh, wait. It went from 0 to 8. Just like that.
Boom. There we have it. I think
See,
they're all
Lucifer.
waiting for that notification to just ding, ding, ding on their
I
phones.
guess so.
Right.
What's going on, Mr. Todd?
Yeah.
What's going on, Ultra?
Yeah.
And
Hey, Ultra.
BCB.
Hello,
Yeah, they all
everybody.
pouring in.
They're all there.
Yes.
Nice.
So, sorry about the delay there, everybody. We were all literally catching up with the announcements that just dropped and, making heads or tails. Uh-oh, right there. Zen. He gets you every week, every weekend.
He's got to.
BCB, I've been here patiently waiting. Well, thank you. Thank you for waiting. Welcome, everybody. We got 11 here right now. Awesome.
Yeah. Let them come in. I mean, we'll give it some time. In the
Yeah.
meanwhile, I'll just run through the entire announcement. I mean, it's a little hard for me to digest this much of information.
Yeah, this was a lot of bombs very quickly.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Right before
it's
the
always
stream.
fun. That
Everybody-
never fails.
Everybody can see our raw reaction as we're reading through this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah, even BCB says she hasn't had a chance to review the announcements. I know they get dropped so close to the stream.
Well, good.
Always
thing-
catching us off. Let's see here. Decentral. I don't want to mess that up, but awesome Sunday, guys. Yes, always. Always, always. Welcome. Let's see. Stacy saying, nice background, Mr. Oslin.
hey, thank you. I mean, that's my logo.
Yes, I'm out of date here, guys. You all are getting up in the world, and I'm so well. I got my little homemade one. And I'll tell you what, though, that's a staple of me now.
Come on, Eddie, you have the best background. In fact, I mean, you just need to change that picture.
Yes, yes. It makes me dream
You
right
do
there.
have those posters out there. I mean, turn a little right or left. I mean, whichever
Oh,
way
yeah.
it is for you.
We'll go that way. How about that? There
Yeah.
you go.
Exactly.
So-
I mean, that's what I meant. That brainstem and your CryptoCaddy poster. That's what makes your background.
Yes, and there is more to come here soon, guys. I'm going to run out of wall space. I blame Joe for that one.
Perfect. See,
Looks like you
way
need
he
to get a
wants it.
green screen, and then put all those on the virtual background.
Yes.
Right.
Man, another compliment on the
Thank you.
stash.
Thank you. I mean, why not? Everyone now was asking for the mustache, so
I know. I know.
I did 100% original. Okay, it's not virtual.
Hey, and you know what? We each have our own. You got the stash, I got the goatee, and you got the full-on go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Quester has the invisible abilities.
Yes.
Wait, let me see if he'll do it. Oh, I won't do it. Come on. Do it
He
for
does
me.
magic,
Yes,
Oh,
it's
there we
like.
go. I was doing it.
uh,
Hello. Hello.
Oh, look
yes.
Just my hand.
There's always ceiling space when you run out of wall space. Yeah, I do got a lot of real estate up there, for sure, for sure.
Next thing we know, Caddy's gonna be
Then
having.
looks
to
like you
his
need to have a
camera.
360-degree camera caddy. Then
I know. I have
rotating all
another.
the way.
Yeah, I have another cam, and I thought about setting it up in the corner and just getting an overhead shot of the room or something. Just something different. Kind of spice things up because I'm sure everybody gets tired of staring right at me. So, got to do something different
Don't
there.
reveal too much,
Yes. So, welcome everybody, guys. We getting some people in. The
Wow,
announcements.
that's nice.
Yes. So let's see here. Those announcements. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Joe, sir. Now that I know you're in the room. So I guess we can go ahead and we'll start off with these. Who wants to take the lead on them?
I'm trying to read through it real quick. Hold on. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
let's give
see
it away.
where we started, like where we should start.
Okay.
I should say.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because this goes back. Let's see here, January 24th. Yeah, there's a lot, and there's going to be more to come. So let's see here. What do we got down here? Kira saying, "Hey y'all."
Yeah.
We could start with
Alrighty.
the picture on January 24th. You guys want to start on that one? That was the Monday right after last stream.
Oh, about the staking pool reflections there, and then going down that we hit
I think
officially
that
3,000.
we went through after 24th question, the Guardian component details,
The
right? The Q1, Q2. I think that's what we discussed the last stream. So that's the same. I mean,
Oh,
how about the staking pool? That's the best part that we need to actually start off with, I believe. I mean,
yes,
what's the
because the
total
staking
stake?
pool
And
closed.
yeah,
Yeah, let's pull that up, guys. Let's get some of them details happening.
exactly.
And you know what? I
Because
had it
I
open
see a
earlier.
pretty good number in terms of how much is staked in Archangel, and that really means a lot. That's a pretty huge number, in fact.
Holy cow!
wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is at the total volume locked as of this moment here. Actually, I can pull this up on screen. Let me just get everything organized. So
yeah.
we're gonna screen share, bam. Alrighty, guys. So the staking pool is locked for another 83 days. We are just now rolling into day 7 on this. In the 72 hours that the staking pool was open, there is a total volume locked of $2.6 million at this moment.
Yep.
2.6
And if you
million.
want it in the Archangel token count, I mean, it's there on the announcement. 7.8% of the total supply.
Yep.
Yes. And actually,
7.8% of the total supply. I mean, that's pretty huge.
yeah, and actually it's technically more than that because we're not taking into account of the burn. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, at the max circulating supply, yes, 7.8. I think it's actually
Yeah.
around 13 to 14% of total more
Wow.
out of circulation. Yes. Stacey says, wow, nice. Uh-oh,
Yeah.
BCB, don't get ahead of us here now.
I'm taking this
But,
one day at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll
But
come
yeah,
to the
we're
marketing.
definitely,
When marketing is actually a pretty good answer that we have this time on the stream.
yes.
For all those when
And
marketing questions, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, not only do we have
Yeah.
when marketing, we got a timeline to show you.
Yes,
It is
Yeah.
laid out. So,
And one
Yeah,
thing
I
that I
guess-
really love about the staking pool is this is just the first stage, you know, that 90 days. This is the first initial staking pool itself. And we have got a very good response in terms of having that 8%, almost 8% total volume locked, right? With 7.8. So that's pretty huge number. And moreover, on the sidelines, I believe the rewards also would be pretty good for those people who have staked that 7.8 trillion, because you have this 150 trillion Archangel which is coming out. And also I was a little surprised in terms of Joe putting out a message on the announcement stating that 14% of whatever is 14% of the marketing wallet allotment of the transactions, right? So the transaction tax, whatever it is that goes to the marketing wallet,
Yep.
I believe 14% of it will be utilized for the staking pool reflections too.
correct.
And that's also pretty big, right? That's not a small amount. Based on the volume and the number of transactions within this 90 days period, you're able to get a pretty good volume of Archangel tokens.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, because about that, yeah, the 2% reflections that dump back to the MS or multi-sig wallet, 14% of that will be given into the reflections of the pool. Now, what I was
Right.
trying to do is actually switch back to the correct wallet, so that way I can see some more details on our staking pool right now. Because yeah, hats off to Ed. He
Oh yeah, definitely.
developed a masterpiece here, in my opinion. Once I
Definitely.
got this
And
open,
is
was
just
able.
the beginning, you know. It's
Oh, yeah,
just the
this is
beginning.
phase one.
There is always room for evolving this.
Yep.
Yes, this is just phase 1.
Yeah, exactly.
And guys, think about that. Phase 2, and how many tokens are going to be able to enter that pool. Let's see here as rewards.
Yeah.
And how do we
How
get
do we
those
get
14?
those 14% token? That's on your transactions. The total transaction tax that you have
Yep.
that goes into the marketing wallet. That is how you get. And the more the number of transactions, that's why I said the more the volume, the more the number of transactions you have within this 90-day period, that will be in ETH. So they are using that Ethereum to buy back. Yeah, you're right, Anthony, you're right. So the marketing wallet actual allocation that happens as per the smart contract is actually through Ethereum. It is not Archangel tokens that flows through to the marketing wallet. and then that ETH is used as a buyback. Yes, you are right, Joe.
Yep. I say, I see you dot so. You'll see a buyback hit the charts.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Ooh, okay. Giving away the farm. No.
It's two birds in a single stone. You get your
Mhm.
price increase. You also have a padding because of the staking pool that's there, as well as you're getting your reflections. I mean,
Yep.
part of, not the exact amount of reflections, but well, something is better than nothing.
Oh, yeah.
That definitely would be pretty huge if you ask me in terms of the 90-day period that you have.
I'll tell you
Not a
what,
small
I'm
amount.
looking. I say I'm looking at my staking pool stats right now, and with what I got staked, I'm actually pretty happy with the rewards I'm seeing earned already.
Wow, that's pretty
So
nice.
yeah, I did a video on it. I staked 20
Mhm.
trillion, and out of that 20 trillion, I have already received 29 billion in earned rewards in there.
That's what,
It's not
10%?
bad.
It's about 1%.
That's,
No,
yeah.
1%. Yeah,
Yep,
And
about
that's
1%.
that
1%
was
in a
like
week.
that was yeah. I was gonna say that was a week. That
1 week.
1% in a week. Come
Yes.
on.
1 week, still got 11 more to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
So yeah, that is huge. That's freaking amazing. I actually haven't even followed up with this.
Well, there
Wow.
you go. Now you
Yeah,
have it.
so thank you for pushing
Sometimes
me.
the same way that you stop looking at chats, you need to stop looking at the staking pool as well. Just
Yep.
let it go.
Right.
You see, and yeah, I don't look at. I'm not a chart watcher, and I definitely,
Yeah,
I leave that stuff on
absolutely.
the side. It's in a safe place.
I mean, put it aside. I mean, let it grow.
Yep. Sorry,
But
Quester.
yeah, I mean, that's a
No,
pretty
I
good
was gonna
number.
say,
That's really a pretty good number.
just laughing at
Yeah,
myself
Quest.
because it's like we're gonna have those chart watchers, and then here soon enough we're gonna have those staking pool watchers. I mean, just every day refreshing their pool and being like, why hasn't the
Oh.
amount increased?
You know what?
Yeah,
Once
exactly.
once we start getting 3, 5, 7, 8, 20 tokens in there, yeah, I'm probably
Oh
going to
my
be that guy
gosh.
too. It's going to become my daily routine. And you know where we're going to do that at?
Oh, dude, that's good.
You know what? What interests me a lot is, especially when you have invested in stocks, right? So
Mhm.
you do not have that questions raised of when marketing, when the price is going on, why the price is falling. I mean, whom do you even go ahead and raise it to? But with crypto, you can actually go ahead and have a word with the exact owner of the project and ask him or her, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
They
did I
carry
just
just volume
volunteer?
his reflection to the burn.
We'll come up to
I
something
saw
with
it.
that. We'll come up to something with that, definitely, because yeah, we'll have something special by the time that staking pool opens. We'll say it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
So when round one ends for the staking pool, we'll be revisiting this conversation.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we should
Sweet.
do that every month to just check on how much we have uh, ideally got as the rewards. I mean, just on a
Yeah.
rough estimate so that people would also be uh, getting to know about what the rewards are and what the benefits are in terms of staking. I mean, the
Right.
first stage, yes, it's really good.
It's only gonna get better from here on out. That's like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the next period, I mean, the next taking what do you call phase two, or whatever you want to call it, but that would have scratch token, that would have guardian in it, and I don't know if brainstem also would make it that time.
Let's see here. We're at 90 days. So 87
Yeah,
1 week from last week. That puts us at February, March, April. It'd be very close.
probably.
Yeah.
I do not want
Yeah.
to be 100% on that because yes, development always does take time, but yeah, if it happens, that's really nice.
Hey, yes. You know what? Let's make that commitment. Let's make that commitment.
Yeah.
Okay. So at the final Archa Cafe before the staking pool unlocks, we will revisit how much reflections are in there. Now, we will come up. We got to talk about this on the fly. What would we like to see as an increase for that to happen? And we got to make it worthwhile, guys.
come on, Mr. Aslan. What do we think? What do we think? What's a good number? I mean, I don't have that much faith. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. By the way, I'm kidding.
I would put it
No.
150. On
I
live.
would say, oh gosh, if I could look up here in this eye, up in the top left, and see 150 at one time,
Yeah.
At 150, I will burn 50% of it. At 250, I will burn 75%. At
Uh huh.
300, I'll burn 100% of my reflections.
Oh my
I am writing
gosh.
that down. Okay, so here's my commitment.
Mm-hmm. It's recorded.
150, 150 on the live stream at once is 50%.
Uh-huh.
250 will be 75%. 300
Nice.
at one time, I will burn 100% of my reflections at the end of that staking pool.
Now we know everybody's going to be clipping
Wow.
from 14 to 15 minutes. That way they save Caddy saying that.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, no edits. This is on live. No edits.
Stacey's saying
And
repeat.
look at
Okay.
Zen. Look at Zen. He wants it to burn it to his wallet. Nobody.
I know,
Oh,
right?
Benefited.
Let's see here. Oh, boom. Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's see here. What else? What's up, Brad? Repeat. Hello, fam. Oh, there she is. I seen her pop in somewhere.
Yeah.
It's actually moving. Let's see here, Zen. I never sell. I know. Uh-oh. What Crispy say, bro? Gonna
You're going to
price.
spot.
Hey, don't be giving no ideas now.
All
I can
right.
watch that stuff.
Make it legit. Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So back on
And
topic.
getting
here.
back to the announcements part, I think on the website the staking pool is now 100%.
Let me see.
Yes.
Yeah. I think all stage 2 actually is completed.
Yes. We
Yeah.
finish up
And that
stage 2.
is done.
Sorry, I had to look
Just that
forward.
Telegram members. I guess the Telegram members also have been reached, right? I mean,
Yes.
we are
Yep.
51 as we speak.
3,050, I think.
It's
Yep,
done.
50. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
That's a
man.
feat.
Yes, that was the
real
only
good
thing that
feat.
was holding us back. Oh, I'm sorry
Yep.
there, Mr. Aslan. Why are we over talking?
Yeah.
Something going on.
I mean, on one note, if you look at it, your Telegram group has grown organically, right? It's not something like you go ahead and pay for people to come in. By paying, I mean you have those call groups or you have those chill groups where they just ask you to join into Archangel, right?
Mm.
Even without they being ideally interested in the project or not, it's just for the numbers to show up, right? That's not the way Archangel. I have been watching Telegram group right from the day that we were having just around 300 400 people into it, right? So
Hmm.
that has a very good organic growth and the community backing it in terms of Archangel's project. That's really nice to see. I mean, it's a very engaging uh, chat in my opinion. That's what I have seen personally, right? A lot of engagement keeps happening every single day. I lose track of all those messages that go through, let me be honest.
I know.
I totally lose track. So but yeah, pretty good. And like I said, it's an organic growth, right? It's not something that you've paid for people to come into the Telegram group and just stay there, right?
Right.
It's not something that you have dummies, especially in the group. You do have a lot of engagement, you do have a lot of people coming in, and that flow of traffic that's coming into the that group, that is really important. The main reason being people are interested in the project, they get engaged. People are just
Very.
coming in to just have a look, they just stay back, and you never know if they turn into investors or not. So
Right.
anyone who joins into the Telegram group should not be just a viewer or a watcher. He or she should ideally turn into an investor. I mean, that's what you say in terms of marketing, right? So uh, a potential customer is someone who is just viewing your stuff, right? And it's all on how you go ahead and portray your product and make him into a buyer rather than just a viewer, right? Sorry for the background noise, just a moment. I'll mute myself.
Yeah,
You're fine. I'm just getting ready. I'm actually pulling up some of the announcements here, getting those ready for us to show. Let's see here.
Yeah, like that's one thing that, like, to back what Mr. Aslan said, we have the numbers, we also have the engagement too. Because I bet you anything, there are plenty of Telegram groups where they have the numbers, but they don't have the engagement. So that's another. Yeah, I was gonna say that's another good thing there that we have as well. Is we have that nice ratio between the two there. And it always seems like every day there's a new face that's popping in, just talking.
Yeah, it's very, very, like, you guys are saying, it's very active over there, and we're seeing that attention, the engagement, and a lot of great questions coming through. As a matter of fact, some questions led to some news drops earlier in the Guardian Telegram.
Yep, I saw that. My busy day today, I was looking around, as I'm like whipping around everywhere. I'm like, wait a second.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm missing it all.
I was like, ample opportunity. Like, there's the opportunity. I was like, that was the window I was waiting for. I was like, yep, okay, perfect time to drop the hardware wallet.
Look at that. One more big news. Crispy has got that out. An interesting fact. We just hit 1,500 members on our subreddit yesterday. That's pretty cool.
That
That's
is really
pretty cool.
big.
Good.
Yeah.
And to all those people who are handling the Reddit, good job. That's all I can
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
Reddit is a beast in itself. It is a beast in itself.
Yes.
Yep.
You know, as far as I know, Twitter and Reddit will get you real investors. That's where the actual people and the crowd are. And that's where you see a lot of big projects are actually forming a very good foothold in terms of Reddit and Twitter. That's what I'm aware of. I mean, Telegram, yes, it is there, a lot of people, but I mean those big fat whales or big real investors out there, they always look for Reddit, Discord, and Twitter. I mean, these are the three channels which I personally am aware of. I don't know, I might be wrong, but this is what I have seen as a trend.
As a matter of fact, which I think it was our main Telegram, we actually had a poll. Oh, goodness. Let me see if I can dig through the pins here real quick. But we had a poll in regards to where did you hear about Archa? Where do you hear about your crypto? And Reddit was definitely one of them, high up on that list. At one point, it was taking number one. If not, it is number one.
Caddy, it is the third message or third pin. Sorry, I just ran through there real quick.
Okay, give me 1 second, because
You're good.
let's see here. Third pin in which room? Oh, there it is.
Main.
There it is.
Sorry, I should have told you.
And you know what? I just realized something. I'm bad. I did not even vote on this.
Uh-oh.
How did I first hear about? Oh my goodness, that takes me back. Wow. And actually, there was a reason why I didn't answer that. Okay. So from word of mouth, family or friend has the winning poll at 35%. Next in line is Reddit at 27%. And this is out of 216 votes here too. And then what came in third was Telegram.
Yeah.
So you got your social communication platform. Yeah. Yeah. I'll say, and Twitter actually came in number 9. It wasn't at the bottom of the list. But now I do want to say something. There is some contradicting data in here, because we had the market analysis that was given to a very broad range of crypto enthusiasts, right? And that actually had some pretty significant differences in it. So,
that's right.
Yeah, what I learned from that is it's all about where you start your journey and what you get comfortable with. And for that, it's going to be that broad spectrum. Because this one here put YouTube as one of the bottom. So, guys, I guess we're not important, right? That market analysis shows that YouTube is actually one of the number one places where people research information. Oh, yeah. So, go us. We got a place in our world then.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the easiest method, right? Nobody has time to sit back and, read through a lot of material like, a lot of people, other people do. Especially when it comes to certain project white papers and stuff. No one wants to sit back and, read through 20 pages or 15 pages of their white paper and things. So a video would be the easiest. I mean, someone coming out and explaining what it is, a couple of people speaking about it. And moreover, I don't know, I kind of hate this culture, but what happens is when you see some big YouTubers speak about a token, people just FOMO into it. They do not do their own research. And that's something that, end of the day, it gets rugged and you cannot blame anyone, right? It's ultimately your decision you made to go ahead and invest in it just by looking at someone who is speaking about the token. So that's something that, I really would like to see that the trend changes, right? And it's not something that individually we could change, but the entire mindset of people has to go ahead and change. The way you look at it, yes, gather information from all the videos, but always do your own research.
Definitely.
Right. You invest only if you are comfortable doing it and you are confident in the project. You do not invest because someone else has invested in it. If they lose their money, they lose theirs. Right.
Yes.
And you listen to them and you put in yours, you lose yours. They're not going to give you any money, or you're not going to give them any money, right?
Right.
So I mean, just take a step back, think, and revisit your options, and always look for those good legit projects out there. Do not go by the buzz that's in the market. And I'm not
Yep.
specific to any certain YouTuber as such, but there are a lot out there, and they just speak about tokens. Well, I don't know. I have seen a couple of them. They're not even aware about what the token is, right?
Yeah.
What the
Right.
project is, how it all works, and they just come out with these ridiculous price predictions. It will go to $1.
Yep. Let's keep it. That's the one thing we keep it realistic. Yeah.
Oh my god! I know.
Do your fundamental research yourself on it. I can't preach that enough. That's your money, your hard-earned dollars. Make sure you understand your investments, not just because somebody else said so. Please. Please, we would
Absolutely.
never, none of us would ever suggest taking our sole advice to go do something. That is no.
No.
Let's see here. What do we miss down here? Blockchain Betty said, I didn't do the poll either.
Yeah.
I heard about it on Token Sniffer. Oh, hubby corrected
Wow.
her. He found it on Token Sniffer.
And look at the next comment.
Yep,
Stacey
and heard it
cheated.
from hubby.
Stacey, where
Yeah.
did you learn it from? You got to tell
He
us.
I know where he learned it from.
That's
Yeah, I
What
do
brought
too.
everybody all
Say it.
together.
That's just a- Come on, Stacy. Where did you learn it from? We would
And
like
you
to
know
hear
what?
it from you.
Because with where he learned that from will lead off to exactly what is here. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I know
Oh.
exactly where he learned it
Okay.
from. It's the exact
Yep.
way I learned it from too. Like,
yes. All right.
Nice.
We will be having a guest here in just a few.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
yep.
Yep. So that's the thing, guys. What brought Arca together was a community. You actually, Quester, I don't know when you came in this, Mr. Roslin. I know Quester was here from day one, from day zero.
Yeah. I was
day
here
of
pretty
it.
early as well. And, I guess around, I think 10 to 15 days after the launch.
Gotcha.
fact.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Quester, you want to explain what brought all you guys here originally together?
Oh man. Yeah. So
I'm sorry to make a rough day.
no, you're not making it a rough day. I can laugh at it. It's just like I gotta pick the words to say still, because I still got some choice words to say that guy.
Oh,
No, it's just that one day a dev decided to just go ahead and leave a project, left it, and we all were like, yeah, no, we're not gonna sit here and we're not gonna let him like kick us down. We're not gonna sit here wallowing in the dirt. That's not what we're about. We're gonna come together and we're gonna build something, and we're gonna make it like 20 times better. We're gonna make it something nobody's ever heard about, and we're going to make sure this is one of the most secure things that anybody can invest in. And here we are several months later, and we're building, we got almost everything there that we were talking about, how it was going to be the safest one, and we have still been able to keep to that promise.
yeah. That is one thing that, that day with you guys, I didn't find Arca on that note.
Right.
But everything I experienced from the day that I did find you guys, before launch and just sat there early on, it opened my eyes, because I've always noticed there is this need out there, and there's no easy way to go about this. If you don't know what you're doing and you don't know to ask, you can get caught up in stuff pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I got stuck. I ain't gonna say stuck, but that's why I started vetting projects in the depth that I did. Because it's like, okay, if no one's going to be proactive about this, I will do my best. I'm just some little small-time YouTuber here, but I got this vision of if I can at least stop one person from investing into something malicious, then I succeeded. I can go to bed at night.
Oh, yeah.
So that was my goal, and that's why, that vision's very parallel with what you guys have been brought together on and what the basis has been set on. That meant the world to me, and it's happening.
And that's one thing as well. It's like the way everybody still has that attitude of you be able to just come in and ask questions. You don't have to worry about being attacked or being labeled as that ignorant one or whatever crap. It's just you come in, you ask questions, and there's plenty of people that are there willing to help. And that was how it was once we started. When we started doing the votes, everything. I remember those daily votes. I remember people coming in. I remember people asking a lot of questions.
Oh yeah.
And I was gonna say it's still that like that today, which is great. You know, I love when people come in asking questions because that means that they hopefully did some research or they heard about it in one way or the other, and they want to know more and they want to learn more. So
that's what it's all about.
Definitely.
Oh, we got a long one down here. Let's see what we got here, Miss BCB. Archa was my first experience in crypto, and if it wasn't for you all in these Archa cafes in the hubs, of course, I would know nothing and would be too scared to get into it still. And that is the other issue. 96% of people in this world, they have that same view, that they are too scared or nervous to get in. They don't know where to start, don't know where to begin. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Good old Terry.
Yeah.
Oh, we have company.
Bring them in.
What is going on, Miss Bread?
No.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh,
You
we
lost
have
someone.
company.
You leave
No.
Where'd Antonio go?
Hi.
How are you? You
We
lost
have
someone.
company. You leave.
There we go. Hold on. I have notes. Hold on a second. And they're falling.
All right.
All right.
Oh no.
Where'd Antonio go?
He just
No clue.
he just disappeared.
I took his
It's his vanishing act.
Yes.
Guess he'll be back. I think he's having some connection issues.
Oh,
Yeah,
hi, Betty. Mrs. Bread.
Let's-
Oh, no.
no. It says Miss MS.
Yeah.
How are you guys? Good?
Good. I enjoy my Sunday night for sure. Always here with you guys.
We love this.
Just
Always.
coffee, Kelly.
What? You got
Always.
I never know.
Oh,
trying
look
to
at
bear.
that.
There we go.
But what's in it?
It's on there somewhere.
What's
It
inside
is-
it, Brett?
It is actually
You-
coffee
you know
tonight.
what's inside it.
I had a little issue earlier this weekend that's got me with that and this right here beside me right now. So
Uh-huh.
we're making it. Miss K scared Quester out of the room or out into the snow.
Sorry.
Let's see. He's trying to up his facial hair game. Probably Zen. Let's see. Boy, you're getting a lot of warm welcomes out here tonight. Let's see here. What's up, Brett? She's getting her hair pretty. Looks great, by the way.
Aw, thank you.
Let's
So-
see here.
You guys, I appreciate you letting me come on. I'm just a visitor, but I have a little bit of maybe exciting news that people might want to hear.
Uh-oh,
The
what we
stage is
got?
yours.
Yes. As
Okay.
a matter of fact, it is. Let me see if I can do this real quick. The stage is all
Yeah.
yours.
No, it's okay. You don't. Okay, super. So you guys know we haven't done a contest in a little while. I think the last one ended was when Scratch was on, I think, with their AMA.
Yep.
So we're gonna hold off because Archa has so many awesome things coming out. But we were approached by an Archangel holder, and this very generous person wanted to do a giveaway. So the contest creation team worked with him and he fine-tuned it. We nailed down some details, and I'm giving y'all a 1 week notice of what's going to happen. So Obito has voluntarily offered to donate two. Oh, my fingers show up. Sorry.
You're fine.
2 prizes of 1 trillion Archangel tokens each. And we're not going to make you guys have to work for it. You don't have to count zeros in order to put a price in anything. It's just going to be
What
lucky
fun is
draw.
that?
Lucky draw. That's it.
Wow.
Lucky draw. So
Yeah.
what's the stipulations? What's the rules to be able to be entered?
I'm glad
Yeah.
you asked that. Okay, so It truly is a lucky draw. So seriously, you're not going to have to go into the contest room and like do the thing that we normally make you do. The stipulation is you have to be an active viewer on Archa Cafe on February 6th.
February 6th. That is
Yes,
next
sir.
Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Did you hear about what I just put up earlier about if we get up to X amount of viewers per show?
No, I was shoveling.
Oh.
Oh God. What? Okay. What? Do we have a conflict here?
No conflict.
Okay.
It's just, yep, that's going to be a lot easier. Probably get to that goal. We got, 1 trillion giveaway.
Yes, sir.
And if we hit 150 live viewers concurrently on stream, I am donating 50% of my reflections from the staking pool. I am burning them.
What?
If we hit 250 viewers in one stream concurrently, I'm burning 75% of my rewards from the staking pool.
Oh my.
If we hit 300 viewers concurrently in one stream, I will burn 100% of my rewards from the staking pool.
Dude, what? Where did this come from?
Hey, let's see here. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So we could have a lot of viewers. I'm sorry to say.
I know, right? The stars are aligning.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it an even more interesting cafe next Sunday.
Yes.
Okay.
So next Sunday, February 6th. Now, when will we be announcing this? Towards the end of the stream?
Well, that's a good question. What do you guys usually run? 2-3 hours or
2 hours? 2 to 3. Heck, you never know with us.
I think it's been
Oh, Quester's been. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Quester's just been stuck down in the bottom.
It's fine. I've only been here for maybe like a minute or two. I don't know what happened. My Wi-Fi decided to just go out. So sorry if I'm really slow or anything on your guys' part. I am currently running on a hotspot.
Oh.
Mm.
Hey, but you know what though? For it being on a hotspot, it's actually holding up pretty dang good. Because I have been there, done that, and it was a fail. There was no getting in here. Uh-oh.
Wait, what? I'm just reading the comments. This is fun.
Oh, let's see here.
1 hour into the cafe stream.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jerry
I mean,
Simo saying.
somewhere in the middle, we can just balance it
I
out.
can't
Somewhere in
hear
the
you
middle,
guys.
almost. That's when we could make the announcements.
Quester can't hear us?
No.
Oh.
I think he's having a bit of delay because of the hotspot.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Probably.
lucky. We're lucky to even see him in the room.
Yeah. Question, I believe it would be much better if you join in through the phone itself instead of connecting it through a hotspot onto the PC or your laptop.
Yeah, I think he lost us all together there.
Yeah. I think he heard me or he did not hear me. Okay. Question is stuck. No.
You know what? See, Andy's saying 1 hour into the cafe stream. I got a better idea. We're not going to set a time. It's just going to happen.
Okay, yeah.
So-
the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, but hold on a second, because
Look at what joking out.
some people might, need to get up for work or whatever. So maybe we say won't be past the 2-hour mark.
There we go. Yes. We will keep it within that window. It will not be no more than 2 hours.
We'll do. Is that okay with everybody? Say yes in the chat, or 90 minutes or whatever. It's fine. I'll be around.
Somewhere in that window. Yes.
Okay.
I got to thinking we set a scheduled time. They're all going to be like, yep, that's when we're all going to pop in. Like, no.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
Yes. Let's see here. Let it come
Yeah, look at what
organically.
joking out.
Oh no.
It's a bit of a tough decision, but anyways, I'm okay with it.
It
Let
grows
us
back,
put it
but
on record. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with it because it anyways grows back, so it's fine.
yes. Zen's like, no. I swear he only comes for the stash.
Yeah.
Antonio's not looking so well there. I think he's completely froze. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He has not moved in a moment. Okay,
Let's-
we'll give him a second to get figured out there.
Connect.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm sorry. Back on point. February 6th, 2-1 trillion giveaway at some point during our stream within 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Let's keep it a
I wanna be
surprise,
there.
you know. Let's not reveal it on when it is going to happen. Let's keep it a surprise.
That
Let's see.
sounds fine. Yep.
Let it
We
be
got to keep him
random.
guessing.
Yeah.
Let's
We
see
need
here,
people to
Zen's.
stick on to the stream, in fact, to win it, right? So if you say that it's at the end of the stream, then you have a lot of influx joining in towards the end, and then you see that, yeah, only
Yep.
people who are there for 10 minutes would win and go. I mean, that's
Yeah.
something that you want.
No manipulation.
Exactly.
Let it be
Let's-
random. Let it be totally random.
Oh, it's gonna
Yes.
be random.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So are the
Uh-oh.
hosts of Archa Cafe also eligible for the draw?
Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you guys. The reason it's going to be random is because we're literally using a randomizer app. So it's
Mhm.
going to be everybody has as much luck as everybody else. But that's why you have to be
Good.
a viewer, because that's where we're pulling the names from. That may be where Caddy or Antonio or Mr. Aslan are pulling names from. I'm not sure I'm going to know how to use that app.
Yep.
Good luck to
That's
you.
all right. We will definitely have something in place by then. We got
Mhm.
somebody hanging out, dude. Welcome, Mr. Ed. I hope you're having a good
Hey.
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, I just
don't
missed
even know
his
what-
comment on the Long Island iced tea.
Where I did miss it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Whoa. There we go. Am I on Long Island tea?
He never misses that.
I know. Let's see here. The Archangel logo is beautifully awesome from XLR. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It is.
So that
Zen.
is some big news. Oh yeah, Zen's always in here with jokes. Let's see here. I'll pull the name.
That's okay, buddy.
I love Zen. He's so active and funny over in all the telegrams, you know,
Yeah.
all the socials. He definitely keeps me up at night. I'll tell you. We get to talking.
Oh yeah, right. I just
Oh,
did forget this. I think it's the year of the tiger this time, right? On the Asian side. I mean, Ed would be the better person to answer, or anyone else.
I was going to say
you know.
that is beyond my scope.
Yeah.
I'm a sheltered child. What is going on,
Hey.
Blue Collar? Welcome, bro. Also, guys, Blue Collar, if you have not checked out his channel, guys, make sure to go over check out Blue Collar Crypto on YouTube. Like, subscribe.
Exactly.
Yes, he is somebody starting out and doing some awesome things over on that side. Ed said yes, Tiger Year.
Yeah.
Year of the Tiger. Yeah, the Tiger.
A lot of energy this year then. Let's see.
See, Zen, shh, don't talk about late night whispers. I know there's been some late night talks, 3, 4 in the morning. Heck, I lost track. Jerry's saying nice.
All right. Blue collar comes.
Yes.
I mean, invite is always there. We want him over here. Yeah, we would
Yes.
definitely love to have him on the cafe.
Definitely. I think we've actually talked about that before with just in general discussion. Let's see here. Kira's saying I already know. Oh, let's see. We got completely off topic.
Yeah, I mean, we need to get back to the announcements now.
Yes.
Unless we have some other bombs to drop from Bread.
I dropped my one bomb. That's it. The promo. But
The promo.
remember, guys, you gotta roll back in here on February 6th if you want to take part.
Yeah, you know, dang sure that we'll be here.
Yeah.
We're here every Sunday with y'all.
Yeah, you guys. All
This-
right. Well, I will let you get back to your really important announcements, and I'm just gonna go hang out have some tea and like be a spectator.
And have some fun with the snow. By the way, we got some snow coming ourselves. Now they're talking about anywhere from 8 to up to 16 for us at this time. So
That's
we'll see.
That's nothing. Come on.
I know.
No.
Uh-oh. Who do we got? I just heard a pop. Let's see. Quester's back. Uh-oh. One thing, hey, Quester, if you are having connection issues like that, you might be able to turn your cam off and just be able to speak.
Yeah,
That probably would open up the bandwidth for him.
absolutely.
Yeah, because, oh, that's no good.
Was it a glitch when because it happened when I came in? Was it a glitch switching over?
No, actually,
No.
before we went live tonight, he was having some technical issues before Mr. Aslan came in,
Yeah.
and his router kept shutting off on him, and he's like, right before the stream, his computer started restarting. He's like, no. So,
That stinks.
yeah, having one of them nights.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, who's tagging me here? Oh, gotcha. Hold on, I'm going to try to help him out here real quick. Turn your cam off. And just
I don't
mic
know
it.
if you got it. Yeah.
Say just mic it if you gotta. It's all cut out. The hotspot is okay. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I had to end that sentence right then and there. He's mad he can't be with us. Uh-oh. In comes Joe with another bomb. No. I think we've had plenty of bombs tonight. Actually, but we haven't even hit them all.
I mean, there are still a lot. There are still a lot.
Yes.
We have hardly been through half of the announcements, I believe. I mean, the rest half is still pending. The bigger one is still
Yes.
pending.
Yes. We touched base about all the YouTubers that have been, getting covering Archa here lately and how that schedule is playing out. We got over about, we still got to talk about the charity charity. There's much more to still cover here. Let's see. Oh, let me go back. Oh my gosh. I got tied up in all these different rooms again. Let's see. We have too many Archa ones. I will say that every time. Too many telegrams.
Yeah. A lot to go through, in fact. I mean,
Yes.
it's going to get crazy as the time passes by and you see all those components rolling out for Guardian. It's still going to get crazy.
Yes.
And you know what?
I'll say it's
I mean,
starting.
I just have these folders organized and you have those notifications that keep pouring in. Archa gets the best of those notifications.
Yes.
Every
think we
time
got
there
you
is a
now,
notification,
Quester.
there is something with Archangel folder that I have to go and have a look.
Yes. I think we got you, Quester.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will work. I have to
It
play through
does.
my
Yeah.
phone.
It's absolutely fine.
So, where do we want to start? Do we want to start off with those additional YouTubers? Do you want to help us, Miss Brad?
Sure. We have half the Quester. We have his voice. Can he hear you?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay.
So-
I'm sorry, I gotta be filled up. I spent like 5 minutes or so. I was not able to understand anything that you guys were saying. It was all cutting out and static and
Yep. That's why I was even shocked you made it onto the stream, because I've tried to operate off a hotspot before and I couldn't get that far. So yeah, props to you to get that far with it. But worst case scenario, we got your voice. So
right.
uh-oh, now Mr. Aslan's gone. Okay, there he is.
I'm here.
Wait, let me
I was
see.
like, it's just me and Miss Brad.
Aw,
The party left.
I can't even do my cool backgrounds. I would have to do my face cam. That's it. I don't think everybody just wants to see my face the entire time.
Let's see here. Uh-oh, did we scare Blue Collar off? He hasn't jumped back in yet. Joe said, did I hear Blue Collar? Oh, uh-oh, there we go. Blue Collar say he was going to jump in the cafe soon? I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'd be
I
honored
mean,
to have
we
him
would
on
love
here
to have
for
him.
sure.
We would definitely love to have him here.
That would be cool.
Yes, definitely.
And on the sidelines, I mean, it's always a support that everyone has to go ahead and render to upcoming budding YouTubers as well. As far as we have got our support, I mean, the same way you show the support to other people who are doing a good job, right?
Yes. So what is going on? Okay, I think I'm even starting to hit issues here. It is not on our side tonight.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Brett, I mean, we could go ahead and take over the announcement on the YouTubers front in the meanwhile.
Is that what you guys were talking about before I came on? You started going
Yep.
over the YouTubers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got hit the announcement group starting with January 30th, where the 4 additional YouTubers.
Yes. Did you show the chart or the?
No.
Not yet. I was going to do that as we went over it. So as we were discussing, I was going to go ahead and pull up, give them a nice little visual aspect there of what's actually happening.
That's awesome. That's a great way for people to see it without having to do their own
Yes.
flow chart.
So let's see here. Yeah. Oh, let's see. We got some new faces in the room tonight. Elizabeth Sylvans. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Decentral can vote every 21 hours. I'm assuming probably talking about Token Sniffer, maybe, or any of the voting sites really usually has a 24-hour window.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So I guess we could go ahead and start talking about, the 4 YouTubers that we have lined up right now. So put her on the spot hunting for it.
Are you looking for it?
Oh, no. I have pulled up.
Okay.
So let's see here. Miss Kira says hello. Zen says probably I got facts. Talking to BCB. Always fun. I told you guys. Oh, did we miss the Saturday night shenanigans like what we had last Saturday, a week ago yesterday?
There were
Where was
no
it?
shenanigans last night. I know.
I was like, oh, that was so much fun the weekend before.
That was awesome.
Yes, definitely up that my music level there for sure. So, let's see. So
All right.
if you guys want, are you ready?
Am I ready for what?
Oh, I was going to say, did you want to go over those announcements?
What
The
announcement?
first set?
What are you talking about?
I tried.
We were all confused. Okay. We were waiting
Yes.
for you to go ahead and bring out those announcements on the YouTubers front.
I have a hard time keeping you guys up on my screen as well as having Telegram.
Nope. Okay. That's all right. I know that struggle. Trust me, if you don't have 2 monitors, it is next to impossible.
Yeah, no, I
So-
only have one normal
Yeah.
computer, buddy.
Yes. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and jump into it. So on today, right before the stream, it was posted that 4 additional YouTube content providers are in talks with Dan and Caesar and are completing the vetting process. Now, once approved, Dan will phase them into the YouTube marketing plan that he's executing. The plan has 3 phases that cover all of 2022, and our coverage increases as we move into each stage. Now, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube content providers and leave comments and likes on all Archa videos. We got a lot of stuff coming up for that, guys. So definitely keep an eye out for the YouTubers there. And I'll show here just kind of this timeline of how everything is laid out. Let's see here. Hot Dog 800 saying, I'm ready.
Hey, hot dog. I know him from another project, so
Gotcha.
hi there.
Let's see here. We'll just throw this on the side. So what we have here, this is a visual depiction of how this is going to play out. So Archa's not burning all these YouTube content creations in one shot. They are being developed concurrently, just like our roadmap, just like the epics, the tracks that all of the processes are following within Archa. So as you can see, excuse me, what you can see there is we have Brian Makes Benjamins, Molt Money, and Glorious. Those guys are doing 3 videos and within phase 1 of the YouTube video content, which is from January 17th to February 16th. That phase is the exposure phase. Now, within that, December DeMarco will also be doing a couple videos within phase 1 and rolling over into phase 2. Beyond that, we have 4 other YouTubers that have been identified and pending that vetting status and contract to be added into this list. Now, that is huge. Let's see here. Blue Collar said, did December DeMarco make an Archa video yet? Not yet. I haven't seen it hit yet. But before I say that, I have not verified yet today either. So I cannot say yes or no yet. Let's see here. I'm on the delay listening at 1.25 to catch up. Oh, welcome back then, buddy. Not Joe. All right. So Joe's saying not yet. He starts next week. December DeMarco, good dude. I followed him very early on, back in his ship days. And yeah, I'm glad to have him on board. And I heard some things that might be coming for that as well. We'll see what happens with that. So he was booked for 3 weeks, so we had to wait for him to start. Yep. Awesome. Let's see here. So that is one of the huge things. And as soon as these vetting processes are completed and we have the final details in order, we'll be releasing who those YouTubers are. That'll either be Dan or Caesar. We got to get Dan on here one time. Dan or Caesar needs to come on. Catch the world up with what's happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so let's see here. What else do we have going on? The Archa, the marketing ramp up.
Let's take on that. Yeah.
Yes. So what we have going on in that first phase, I am tongue-tied tonight, is the Guardian pre-sale registration. That will happen February 4th to February 7th for round 1, and round 2 is the I want to say it's the 11th to the 14th, but do not hold me to that. Do not hold me to that.
Yeah.
I have it somewhere here. Let me just dig.
I think it's the phase 2 is 17th to, I mean, it's on the image itself, 15th.
Oh,
May.
I was
That's
talking
what it
about
says.
the round 2 for the pre-sale. So there's going to be 2 rounds for Guardian pre-sale. So we're going to have the pre-registration happen in phase 1, and then the actual round 1 and round 2 of the pre-sale will occur in phase 2 during that time frame there. So that would be
more updates. I think they'll just have to stay tuned to either the Archa Cafe or the Telegram group to get more actual announcement details on exact hard dates. I mean,
Yes.
we'll just give a range. That's what we could do.
Yes, because that image is, I have this hyper mouse that gets hyper on me. Okay. So there we go. Another thing that was dropped tonight. Let's see here. We'll scroll through the roadmap. Okay, what was this drop for? I know that we had some things that's been updated. That commencing work on the second major charitable donation is up to 70% complete. We are now fit. Okay, that is another update. That was at 35%. It is now at 50% to advertise on CoinGecko or a similar platform. Let's see here. Commence work on feature 4 is at 10%. And release version 3 artifacts, white paper roadmaps, and ecosystem is at 100. So all that happening. Another big thing, the server has been purchased or dedicated for Guardian's platform and for everything involved. So Guardian's dedicated server was purchased last week or this past week. All components were installed and spun up over the weekend. This Intel Xeon Gold 6226R server is ready to handle the workload of an entire platform, let alone present to an entire country. An additional capacity can be added as the platform grows. Guys, if you are a techie, you can understand what that processor will entail and what it brings to the table. If not, I recommend going and doing some research. That is, in my point of view, that thing is massive. That is a beast. Continuing on with the real-time roadmap that we have, Stage 3 includes some large initiatives, such as our second exchange listing and staking pool cycle 2 advancements, and our second major charity, and starting work on Epic number 2. Now, let's see here.
That itself is big. Epic number 2. Start working on Epic number 2 itself is big.
Yes.
I mean, look at where we are right now. Epic 2 was supposed to be somewhat as per the initial roadmap that we had in earlier days. End of this year?
Yeah, I believe it was the end of this year or beginning of next year.
That was a time frame.
It would have been 9 months after. So we launched in September. That would have put us, it would have been Q2 to Q3 this year.
Yeah, that's the beginning. And look at where we are right now.
Yes. take a look here. That is going to be a very, very prime example
Ah,
of everything that has gone on in the last 4 months of development. Now, we seen this image very similar last week with the DeFi, with all the logos that are present. Now, if you take a closer look, there is now 3 new squares added to the or octagons added to the bottom of this. It is just growing. It has just went from 11 components now up to 14
14.
total. 14.
Yep.
And guess what? They all, I got a feeling this is all going to show the world what true integration means. I mean, the bigger picture of everything. If you want, Mr. Aslan, I'll let you guys take it here for just a moment.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like you said, in terms of adding components, this is what I meant by the flexibility and scalability for this entire project. When you say that it started off with a specific set of components, it was fine, well, and good. But then later on, as and when the days pass by, each and every project that is out of the ecosystem, as well as some components which are inside the ecosystem, they started building. And I mean, the time frame that it took to actually go ahead and build this initially was for a duration of total 9 months, but now it's cut down to just a few months, right? And we are almost approaching the pre-sale for the Guardian platform or the first token in the Archangel ecosystem, and that's something that has to be digested with a lot of happiness in mind. The main reason here being the project is moving at such a pace that whatever is your initial investment that you had done has already grown to a very good amount, as well as the project itself is grown to a very massive scale in a very short period of time. And I mean, let me be very honest and straightforward over here. Having these many components developed or even thought of, that takes months of actual research and a lot of groundwork, right? When you want to build something from scratch, that is, I mean, anyone can come out with a swap, anyone can come out with a trading platform or a charting tool or anything as such, right? That's pretty much straightforward and easy because you do have the foundation always available for you. Just it's just about integration or copy paste an API or the code that's readily available for you. And I mean, you can even go ahead and create a token by just copying a contract of any other successful token as well. But when you come over to building certain products which are integrated in such a manner that each particular component of the ecosystem flows in the same direction as other components go for, and they extract whatever is needed, or probably what you can say, they work in hand process, right? So they work in conjunction with each other. That's something that you need to have a very good vision and thought of in terms of building. You cannot just build 10 different components which do not at all have synergy between them, and then say that okay, we have 10 different products. That's absolutely works. I mean, that absolutely works for certain projects, but when it is about Archangel and the ecosystem that they have planned, the synergy between these components that exists, or probably the communication that would exist between these platforms, they bring out a single result, right? And that result is pretty nice. Whatever you want to know about a specific token, each particular component is contributing towards it. And that research component is something that is really really missing out in the crypto world right now. And this could actually pave way to a totally different concept of how people even look into research, right?
Yes.
So the way you actually look into certain stuff in terms of, all right, as of now, how do people do research on a basic front? What do I do as a research? First and foremost, I go ahead and just join the Telegram group, check their pin messages, and then go ahead to Token Sniffer or Coin Market Cap or CoinGecko, whatever be the other websites. Just check if they are available there, and well, that's it. I mean, apart from that, whatever they say on the Telegram front is what you would get to know, and
Yes.
whatever they put out as tweets is what you would get to know. But is there something as a third party vetting system, or probably a third party rating system, or probably what you can say, a, a communal vote basis to say that this project is really nice or good, right? So that is something that is actually manipulated a lot, especially when you have a lot of services where they offer for having those fake votes done as well, right? You cannot go by that. You
Yep.
absolutely cannot go by that. You need a platform which is truly legit, which is very transparent, and which gives you the information as it is, the raw
Yes.
information that you actually need, right? You
So
do not want to depend on a manipulated one. So I believe Guardian would be such a platform.
yep.
That's what
So
I strongly believe in. So that's
so
one legit source of research that you can definitely reach out to.
yeah. One thing I want to catch here real quick, Mr. Aslan, there was a conversation going on in the chat about the pre-sale
Uh-huh.
requirements. As long as those
Oh,
requirements are
okay.
met. So round one requirements for the Guardian pre-sale is that you cannot have sold within 30 days of the pre-sale registration close. In simpler terms, is you to qualify for round one, you cannot have sold prior to January 8th, and you cannot have transferred to a wallet that has sold prior to January 8th. Now, round two to qualify is just a minimum requirement of holding 250 billion ARCA tokens, and that will allow you to enter the round two pre-sale there. So I just want to make sure that we clarified that a little bit and got those answers out there for them. Let's see here, and Andy also saying Guardian will be legendary. Yes, yes, it will.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's a totally different project if you look at it, right? So you do have a lot of platforms, but you do not have everything integrated to one. You do have various other platforms, but
Hmm.
they all work independently. But here is a specific platform which is pulling in information or data from various other platforms as well, right? And it's a one-stop shop. That's what I've been saying. It's like uh, what do I say? I mean, it's a mall. That's it.
Hmm.
Compare it to a mall where you have a theater as well, which is your brainstem, as well as your, the shopping place. What do you call it? A supermarket
Sure.
for token shopping. That's your
Hmm.
guardian, right? So,
Oh
and then you
gosh.
do have those. Uh, what do you say? Mm, you have those big billboards or advertising platforms, right,
Hmm.
in the malls.
There's
I compare it with uh, the Guardian's announcement page, Herald,
yes, the
the
communication or
component
yep.
Herald. So that's where you get the information from, right? The advertisement
Yeah.
or the information. I mean, uh, just some
So
crazy
yeah.
thoughts. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine because he kind of laid out some of that stuff in here.
Hmm.
Sorry, Mr. Aslan, I'm trying to bear with it here. Um,
Yeah.
about that. Oh, let me scroll up just a little bit. So the phase two development. Oh, let's go back to phase one development of Guardian.
Phase one.
Cycle.
Yeah.
Yep, contains the 11 components that represents the components being developed during Q1 and Q2 of 2022. 10 of those are internal components that will continue various phases of development through Q1 and Q2 of 2022. Now, the external component Scratch also has phased development plan, which will be provided by the Scratch team. Now, the objective is to have all 11 components released on Guardian by the end of quarter two. That is huge. That's
Yeah.
still only going to be still just a few more months away, not even. Phase two development. Guardian's phase two development cycle is a cycle is a major upgrade to the platform. Phase two focuses on providing users with the ability to create personal accounts for use within the platform. So, by adding the user account functionality within the platform presents a truly integrated network of solutions. To expand on that a little bit, with the focus of phase two being a user account creation and management, Guardian will be adding an additional 3 components to the platform that add even more user services across the entire platform. These components that will be announced in 2 weeks, along with the existing 11 components. Jesus, guys, this is huge. Like, Guardian every week is just bigger, 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 bigger. Will allow users to utilize the Guardian platform with a single account. What does that mean? They can identify and mark tokens of interest within the token data component. They can build and manage a personal portfolio of tokens and coins with live market data from primary crypto market data providers and exchanges. Every token in their portfolio will be linked to Herald, so special alerts can be seen within their portfolio when project teams use Herald to post updates and announcements. That one little tidbit right there is to me a game changer in it all. There's many game changing pieces to this. that lack of communication has been an issue on every hierarchy, every level of crypto.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it is a legitimate business, a exchange, a currency, a project. This is a major broken piece to this. So imagine you get to go on, you're on one platform, you're on one web page, and all of a sudden you get to see your wallet contents. You get to see all that news about that wallet contents. You also get to see the live token data about it, which, what else here? I don't want to get ahead of myself because there's one other thing that I did not mention is you will also see brainstem videos that are linked to that token and coin within that portfolio as well. So say you hold Arca. Well, guess what? You're going to see a list of Archangel videos down there. You hold Guardian. You're going to see a list of Guardian videos. And this goes beyond, within the ecosystem. It will allow you to see all the contents in regards to your investment. One central place.
Absolutely. And why I personally like Herald a lot is because it's the major stream of communication. It's a one-stop communication platform. You do not need to go to various socials to go ahead and post your communication. And then too, information always gets a little ruptured. You have this Chinese whispers, right? You tell something in a specific group on the official, and then when people start retweeting it or probably convey it to others, it only goes as half the information that is actually sent out, right? But I mean, having that communication gap bridged, especially in terms of the official announcements that the project owners or the project team has to make, this platform is really going to be nice. And uh, it's the official source itself, and anyone cannot just go ahead and post it. It's only those specific set of people who will have. That's what I personally liked, because that
Yes.
is the official communication that's flowing through. So when you go there to that particular Herald page, you get to know that for a fact whatever information is out there is purely legit from the project owners. It is not from someone who is just shilling a project or probably putting out information on Twitter or something like that, right? So it's that official first-hand information that you have. And like I said, it's like you do not need to post it on various other platforms. It's just that one channel that you need to go ahead and maintain. If you can drive the traffic over there, it saves a lot of time for you to in fact go ahead and have some person monitoring in terms of posting in various other socials. That's
Yes.
something that's really nice. That's what I like.
You're telling me that is, oh my goodness, that is so game changing. That is where so many people get lost, is when they're trying to find the communication of a project, because
Yeah.
there could be so many different places they can go, and it is so easy to clone an account nowadays. There's no preventative measures in place to prevent that. So instead of trying to solve every other problem out there, create a new solution. That instead of trying to fix the current problems out there, just create a whole new solution. Solve it all in one shot. Done deal.
Yeah.
To me, that is massive, massive. I guess I should have just read down a little bit further here that we were talking about the Guardian presale registration is from February 4th to the February 7th, and round two was from the 11th to the 14th. I don't know why I felt like I was having a brain fart on that one. Let's see. Phase two. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, Joe. Let's see. Phase two will introduce My Guardian, your personal account that integrates the various components at the user level. Arca Epic 2 is next. ... Uh-oh. So,
Wow.
Epic 2, yeah, that is, if it's anything like Epic 1 has become, who would have thought, Michael, that there would be more components than letters in Michael? Like, it started off with, I think, 5, then went to 7, 9, 10, 11, now 14.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Lucifer saying, can we connect all of our personal social accounts and make one post and it sends it to all our social posts automatically? That is something, that could be down the road, to integrate
Yeah.
like that. There is options out there. There is places that you can do that with. Let's see here. He's also saying my guardian devil. Yes. My Guardian is going to be, don't get me wrong. Guardian itself brings a lot of potential to the table. But when you add that sign on to it, guess what? you're eliminating so many of the issues that are out there, so many of them, because
Yeah.
you're creating that. Oh my goodness, it all goes down to Harold, and Harold is what kind of does that oversight of this. Is you have that official communication. You're not going to get lost. You can find everything from one spot. Rather, you want to look at your, follow your investment. You want to research new things. You want to learn something new in DeFi with Brainstem. It's massive. And then by introducing that not single sign on, but the sign on platform, it just gives me goosebumps. That's
You're
all I can say.
personalizing
It
your
gives me
experience.
goosebumps.
So it's
Yes.
more about personalizing your experience. And moreover, one way of looking into it is like you have a portfolio app that is built up, and your portfolio app is not just showing you the tokens that you have in your wallet or the token price or the token price movement, but also gives you the updates on the specific token, also gives you certain videos which are related to that. So a lot more information is now available at your hands instead of
Hmm.
just showing up as a token name and a token count and the price of the particular token, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's more of a personalized experience. And moreover, people do not want, some people do not want to go ahead and look for other new projects that are out there. They just want to stick on to what they have invested, and they just want to know the regular updates of what they have, right? So for those set of or category of people who have ideally invested in a few projects and they just want to sit out and wait till it moons or stuff like that, this is a really good option in my opinion. So all you need to do is just log into Guardian every single day, just check if there are any new announcements, any new updates for the specific investments that you have done, and that's it. You don't need to go through 10 different Telegram groups just because you have 10 different projects or tokens, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly. So much
that
cleaner. So
saves a
much.
lot of time. That definitely saves a lot of time.
Yes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm scrolling through our Telegram, and I do this all the time, and I forget it's up on screen with us. I'm looking through seeing if I missed anything along the way.
Actually,
Yeah.
there was something back, it was like an hour ago. I think it was Stax or Stacy who said that the charity group was going to drop a poll. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Is that
Let's
for
see
the
here.
upcoming, the charities they're narrowing down for their next donation? I think it was
Let's
around
see
9.
here. So let's see here. The charity project team has finished their month-long review of charities and organizations. The team has provided their final report, and their work is incredible. On Thursday, February 3rd, a 48-hour poll will be posted in the main Telegram so that the community can review the recommended solutions and make their selections.
Awesome.
So yeah, I that was the one of the last ones that we had to hit there. Um, Getting that narrowed down, that's huge. I can't wait to see that, see what they came up with. Then the other thing we have is the last bomb that is sitting in the announcement at this time is a small portion of videos produced by the Phase 1 Brainstem team will appear from time to time in the main chat. If you are wanting to get a sneak peek at that, you got to make sure to jump over into that main Telegram, follow along. You never know when they may happen. There was a little bit of fun going on earlier today with that, so it always can be interesting for sure.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm
So thank
excited
you,
to
Miss
see, I
Brett.
mean, how it actually pans out, especially with the Brainstem videos. I'm excited to see personally.
Yes, I know that there was, I think, 3 of them dropped total today. Just there was some chat going over in Guardian, and there was some good content that was created that followed exactly the questions being asked, and it's like, okay, here we go. And those will keep coming out too over time.
Mm-hmm.
So what else do we have here?
Nice.
Actually, if you guys can give me just a couple minutes, if you want to hold it down for a moment, I will be right back. Right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's fine.
Hold it down like no
Running.
worries, or like we're not.
I mean, all the announcements are done. So right now it's all down to what we can expect in the future days, and just skim through the chats and let's see what we have got.
Mr. Aslan, what part of Guardian are you looking forward to the most, or what is most intriguing to you in Guardian?
Yeah, on those grounds, like I said, I definitely love the Herald component. The main reason being the communication being official and a single channel and a single mode communication that happens. There is no disruption of information that's out there,
Yeah.
right? That's one thing that I'm very much happy about. And the second thing is about Brainstem, because that's something that is probably on my home ground, creating videos and stuff. So I like watching videos and I like creating content. If there is a possibility that you could go ahead and put your content out there, that would be really nice. And on the sidelines, if you look at it, it also gives you a lot of information. See, a video, or like they say, a picture speaks 1,000 words, a video speaks 1,000,000 words, right? So
Yeah.
people spend almost a lot of time viewing content or consuming it through YouTube or various other platforms. Having this integration done to a normal token website or a normal data based website like Guardian, right? That's pretty huge in my opinion, because not many, I don't know of any other platform that has even done this. I haven't heard of any other platform that has even done
I
this.
haven't
So
either.
you do have, yeah, you do have a lot of listing websites. You do have a lot of information related to the project providing websites, but there is nothing which is totally integrated into one single platform per se.
Right.
And having two components, right, these are really good in my personal opinion. And I'm actually excited in terms of what DeFi will be bringing into this particular as a component, right? Bringing into this particular ecosystem, what would DeFi play as a role, right? That's something that I'm actually eagerly awaiting to understand. I've put in my suggestions and views on the the, I forgot the channel name. Sheesh.
Okay.
A lot many channels. The Archangel Innovation Challenge. I'm sorry, channel. So that's where I've put out certain information or probably certain thoughts that I have on what I would like to see DeFi as in terms of evolving. But yeah, a lot many good ideas that have also been put out over there. But I'm intrigued by what because uh, a lot of people do not know much about DeFi. Let me be very frank and honest.
I don't.
Even I don't know too much of DeFi. Yeah, there is
Yeah.
a lot to learn. Everyone who knows about DeFi only speaks about a swap, only speaks about a chatting website or a decentralized financial DAO or something like that, where you just go ahead and stake or and you get some rewards and stuff like that. But there is a lot more to DeFi than that. There are a lot many things that are involved in DeFi, and that's something that I really am learning every single day. So
Right.
yeah, I mean, it's like you do not want to repeat the same things which are already existing in the market out there. You need to actually do something which is totally different, or something
Mhm.
which is bringing in the change, right? And that's where you make your individual entity. And I mean, Archangel has already done that in terms of having this ecosystem out. It has already done that in terms of having all these components out, and this is what I have been speaking of in terms of having the distribution of value, as well as having the fact that Archangel is a ever evolving ecosystem, right? So like we are seeing, we just started off with saying, say we will have 4 to 5 components, and then it ramped up to 9, and now it's 14. It
Yeah.
just keeps adding on.
Yeah.
That's the flexibility that you get. That's the advantage of having an ecosystem that is totally built out. And that's where you see that as a project, if you look at it, it's ever evolving, and it's ever it's ready to adapt to any changes that happen in the system.
Hmm.
That's what I meant by having just a contract migration. It was not just a contract migration. It was not done out of nowhere just because you wanted to consolidate or you just wanted
Right.
to go and change some parameters. It was not done for that. It was done for the total betterment. And tomorrow, I mean, I'll be honest, it might so happen that some new technology comes in and we might again go for another migration. It might or might not, but just quoting, right? So if in case that happens, that's again for the betterment. Now see, now that you have the movement of contract from V1 to V2 for Archangel, you had the staking pool enabled, you have the rewards enabled. Now it's configured. You can configure it to having all those rewards received from various other projects or tokens that would be part of the ecosystem, which was not possible with the earlier contract. So those are the technical advancements that were taken into consideration for moving a contract, not because we just want to move a contract.
Right. It was the first step towards many more things
Exactly.
that we were doing in the future. It's essentially knowing,
Yeah,
knowing your moves 3, 4 ahead of time.
absolutely. I mean, that's what I meant by having a long vision, and building it from scratch, as well as building a very foundation, right? That's very important.
Mhm.
And that's what a lot of people do wrong. And as far as I have seen, Archangel has been doing it right.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. There were certain hiccups, but they were all resolved and they were flat, ironed out, right? All
Yeah.
those hiccups
Yes.
have been ironed out, and that's how you learn. That's how you evolve. It's always about building a firm foundation. And now that you have a good foundation with you, it's all about building the floors, and that's pretty easy.
Yeah. I'm
Right.
really excited about the entire Guardian umbrella. But as or Caddy or anybody who's also brought in people who are super new to crypto, and they get
Hmm.
excited hearing about our project and they want to see how they can jump in. But it's not just, okay, go buy some ETH and, here's the contract.
Yeah,
Like you literally take on this tutoring path and you have to teach them from square one, and you have to go to different places, and I think that once all of that is condensed into one area, it's going to make it so much more easy for people who are new to this to just feel more confident about what they're doing, and they're not going to the wrong website, or they're not doing this or that. It's going to be right there, which is
Exact.
that's exciting to me.
Yes, you hit the nail
yeah,
right on the head by saying the confidence. And that's what most of us lack when we first got into cryptos, because we didn't know exactly what it was that we were exactly following. And if you can build that confidence in yourself and know that you have that foundation to research and have that net around you,
Yeah.
that will be definitely game changer.
Mhm.
And it's much
absolutely.
needed in the space.
And like you said, Brett, visiting the right website, right? That's
Yeah.
really important, because it's very easy to now clone a website on the web out there. It's very
Yes.
easy. And it has happened. I mean, when you can clone each and every stuff out there, your Twitter account, your Reddit account, whatever you want, you just go ahead and clone it, right? Having a website cloned is not something which is different or not far away from. But yeah, the moment you type in, I mean, I do not want to name it. There were some pretty big projects which, as soon as you type in Google, the very first few results were scam links.
Yes. And
The
Oh,
very
you can
first few
easily,
results were scam links, right?
yeah.
yes,
And people went ahead, connected their wallet. They tried to even go ahead and do the swaps, or tried to even go ahead and do the stake, and then they lost their tokens. Do not want to name the project, but yeah,
But it
uh,
happened.
and
it,
It
it
happened
led
to him.
to a lot of losses.
Yeah.
yeah, and the thing is, it's not even the project's fault. I gotta throw some blame at these search engine providers. I won't name none of them in particular, but they offer
Hmm.
paid ads, and all you got to do.
Yeah,
This is the problem with the world. You can throw a few bucks and get whatever you want posted at the very top. And
Mhm.
if you're not
right.
careful and you don't pay attention to that paid link that's right beside it that says that this is an ad, there goes that downhill trend. You just got on that slippery slide.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to come back out of it if you don't know. That's where Guardian's going to definitely set that apart. It's
Yeah.
what is just missing altogether out there. Let's see here, Crypto Queen. I'm back. Welcome, welcome. Joe saying, "Been there. I can feel that from here." Yes. Lucifer, don't make me laugh, brother. Yeah. We will do our best with that one. Poor guy. He's going through his tough time right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did I miss here? Elfie, do you want to
Yeah.
see more brainstem videos? I might be able to find a few under my
I was waiting
mattress.
for you to come in to get that comment out.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch back up with it all. Let's see here. BCB saying bringing my garden will bring the information to you. Yes.
Yeah.
All in one place.
That's awesome.
Miss Elizabeth, I can't wait for brainstem. I know. I know. Sorry, I had to get back through all those guys.
Yeah. No problem. No problem, Caddy.
So yeah, hard to believe we hit all the updates in an hour and a half. I feel like we're missing
Yeah,
something.
we were pretty
What are we
quick today.
missing? Let's see here. Ed K just made a post in TG. What do we got here?
Where is that?
It's in main chat.
Oh,
What?
What is?
that's the year of the tiger. I mean, that's for the Asian New Year, a greeting card.
I guess I just
Red
gotta get
packet
up with
draw.
culture.
All right.
I've
Watch
been
out for
sheltered my
details in
life.
Twitter in 30 minutes. Uh-huh.
Oh, a little
Another bomb drop.
surprise announcement.
Yes,
Yeah.
and at 30 minutes that okay, he's gonna time that just right. Just right. With 10 seconds to
Ah.
spare.
Should we extend the cafe?
It may have to just a little bit tonight.
Or Ed,
I will
can you
do
make
my
it before
best
30
here.
minutes?
I will do my best here with you guys.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm going. I'm here. I'm here. That's all I can say is I'm here. Let's see what else I could see. Yeah, struggles. The struggle's real.
Did you guys hit all your bomb drops?
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I think so. We hit about the
Should I drop
server.
it now? Yeah. I mean, you can go ahead, Ed.
Uh-oh.
We would be happy
Yes.
to go ahead and announce it here. Or you could come join us on the cafe right now and drop it on the cafe itself.
Ed should just come.
Yes. Yes. Come on up, sir.
Wait, is
And
he?
Zen saying,
Oh, he is in the chat.
yes, he
Yeah,
is
he
in our
is.
chat.
Yes, Ed, drop it now.
Oh, we
And
have
we got-
Krista back.
Yes, he's back.
Great.
I
Let's
am
see. Where,
So sorry, guys. Phone
dude, you are
overheated,
good.
and
No problem.
Caddy,
man.
you know how it is. Like this phone, as soon as it overheats, you guys sit here on the charger for 20 minutes before it turns back on.
Yes.
Never fails me.
I am curious. What is the? I just I gotta catch up with my culture. I've been sheltered my whole life. I don't. This is something I have complete ignorance to. I know nothing about with what's going on in that aspect.
I think it
So
might
I-
be a lucky draw that would happen, and probably someone would go get some additional Arca tokens just because they're staked. I don't know. Just a wild guess.
Who knows?
Just a
Who
wild
knows?
8 minutes, 10:45 p.m. EST. All right. I mean, we could do 8 minutes.
T-8. Oh, okay, let's see here.
Should we put a timer on that?
Oh, yeah, somewhere. I don't have one handy though. I have too much electronics around me, but I don't have a stopwatch. I don't have a timer. I guess I could
You
go
have
up in
your
the
phone,
kitchen.
Ken.
Oh, my
Actually, I think I left it upstairs.
I'll watch the clock.
Yes, TikTok. I got a perfect gift, but it's not appropriate. Let's see here. Mr. Aslan, that's a good question. BCB had a good one for you there, Mr. Aslan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could answer that. It was more of a money making concept that I actually got into crypto very early, right? So one of my colleague actually introduced. I had heard all about Bitcoin and crypto and stuff like that, but it was all way over my head. Yeah, nothing that I could actually understand. But then there was this one guy who was working with me, my working colleague. So he got me introduced to trading crypto as such. So at that point of time, to be honest, I did not know what is crypto. I did not know what was what. It was just like you put in $10 and you get 100. That was the whole concept that was sold to me, right? That's how I got into crypto. And then there were a lot of stuff happened. I mean, this was around 5-6 years back. So and then a lot of stuff happened, and I did have my fair share of profits as well as my fair share of losses. But then due to a crackdown in terms of RBI over here in India stopping all those deposits and stuff, a lot of exchanges also shut down, and I did lose a very big amount of investment that I had. So that's when I thought, okay, I mean, probably before I get into crypto back again, I need to learn each and everything I can about this particular field. So once I get to know about it is when I should come back to it. So I spent 2.5 years researching, learning about crypto, how it all works, the technical side of it, what blockchain is, what entirely the your Etherscan, BSC scan, how do you create a token, how do you create a project, all those stuff is what I spent my time on in terms of learning for 2.5 years. And after which, I think a year and a half back is when I came back. Certain of my investments in Binance, to be honest, I had even forgotten my two-factor authentication. I had to reach out to them and re-enable that. All right,
Oh,
so
you got lucky
I had to
with
get
that
that
one.
done, and luckily I did still have some assets which I have long forgotten on Binance. So that was the first thing that I actually sold first, because there were some pretty good profits out there. And after which I started using that same investment to probably get into other tokens. And I think somewhere in May or so last year is when I totally went out to being into DeFi. Until then, I was only on the exchange platforms, not much into DeFi. I did have wallets, I did have trading, done a little bit on the DeFi side, but did not go into complete. But after that, in the last, 6 to 8 months duration, that's when I started coming totally over to the decentralized exchanges instead of the centralized ones. Now I only use the centralized for just conversion of my fiat to crypto or crypto to fiat. Apart from that, it's all on the DeFi side. Why, you ask? It's all about security and more opportunities here on the DeFi side rather than the centralized exchanges. I mean, you have a
Yep.
token launch happening that's on the DeFi platform, not on the centralized exchange. Simple
Yes.
as that.
Yeah.
The
I'll
price
tell
would
you,
have
my
bloated almost 10 to 15 times, or even 20 times, or even 100 times more than what you can get at a DeFi stage, right? So your profit
yep.
margin is quite big. But yeah, do your own research. Do not
Yep.
jump into any project in the DeFi space. It's very risky.
I I'll tell you, when I started my crypto journey, it took me less than a week to get off of the central exchange. Like I learned it, and I learned quick. And my coworker even asked, he was like, "Why are you doing that?" He's like, "You're just getting started." I was like, "Dude, I see the bigger picture. Like I'm not going to just sit here and watch this. Let's go have some fun." And
Yeah,
that's where it started, and I haven't looked back. Haven't looked back.
that's
Let's
nice.
see. Yeah, and I'll tell you, and again, do your own research. That's not financial advice. To each their own in their investment strategies. And I could just see my investment strategy was a lot broader than what a centralized exchange could bring me. So,
Absolutely.
I,
I mean, I
I,
would categorize the crypto investors into three categories. Okay, one is the investor, the pure investor. These are the guys who are either having big or small amount of money, but they only invest in projects. Like they know what a project is in and out, and then they get into it, right? The second one
mm-hmm,
are the players. The players here are like they know what it is, and they just hop on around different projects, just trying to make some quick buck. All right, and they are smart. The players are really smart in terms of trading, I mean. All right, and the third one are the gamblers. These guys know nothing about any of the project. It's just like I have one Ethereum available with me or one BNB available with me. I put in some random project of a pre-sale. I get 2 times out of it. Yeah. Then I have 2 Ethereum. Put that somewhere. I get 4 Ethereum. That's what they do, right? At end
yes,
of the day, at one point of time, you put in thinking that okay, you're going to get a 10x, and then poof, all your Ethereum is gone.
yep. Everything you
They,
worked
That's
they,
what
for
happens.
just
So that's your three categories that I have seen in terms of broadly classifying from my side personally.
yes.
So,
I
I mean,
agree
you
that.
decide what your investment strategy is now. Are you a gambler, or you are investor, or are you a player?
What you got, Quester?
oh, I was just saying the gamblers just apes right there, just aping for
Yeah,
projects. Like they
yeah.
And
go
With
you
no
can
cares
into
you can
given.
be
little to
all the
no
three. You know, you
research.
can be all the three. You can also set aside a certain set of investment in your portfolio for all the three types of investments.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on your strategy. So plan it as per what your risk tolerance is. That's all I would say.
Yes. And one thing I got to say is the DeFi world and projects are getting smarter and smarter with that directly, is
Yeah,
because now we're starting to see true deflationary metrics. And with that deflationary metrics comes risk for really any buy or sell. I mean, assess your risk. And if you don't know, they're taking a proactive stance with it. And I am all for it. Let's see here. What is Lucifer saying?
gambling
Gambling
is
is better.
better on BTC futures. Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
I think
By the
they've
way,
gone
we
down
don't
the drain,
condone game.
right? They have gone down the drain. The BTC ETFs, I believe, have gone down the drain. because of the
Yeah.
recent crash. That's bad.
Yes. And I'm saying again, not financial advice. We only
Yeah,
just talk about what we do. And yeah, we leave it at that.
I
Just
think we
dudes
should
at
run
a
the banner.
camera talking about crypto.
Yes. I'm just that YouTuber just sitting here BSing with y'all.
Hey, we should tag Ed. It's been 8 minutes already.
I know. I have my Telegram. I have my Twitter open waiting.
Posted it, guys.
Just
Posted the link. Beam.
am I on the wrong Twitter? Because I
Always
was
on
following
Twitter?
Archangel Token. Well, son of a gun. Okay, now everybody disappears.
You see the link?
Hold on, I gotta get back to it here. Let's see.
Let me see if I can do this.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Are you ready for? Okay, let's get this up on screen for everybody, and we will read along together.
Came in.
That's awesome.
Yes. So let's go ahead and let's pull this up. We can all see it here together. Where are we at? There we go. So. Where'd it go? There. So we get a sneak peek at this. This is a scheduled tweet at Archangel Token Stakers. This is why I didn't see it. Archangel Token Stakers. Are you ready for the Lunar New Year of the Tiger? You feeling lucky? Archangel Token Stakers, all you need to do is reply to this tweet with a snapshot of your staking earnings of 2022 tokens within the next 24 hours. The closest gets 0.003 ETH red packet.
Wow,
Huh.
that's nice. You didn't
Yes,
understand
again,
that, Eddie? Okay, let me put it across.
I don't.
Let me put it across. So it's all about your staking pool rewards, right? So if your rewards shows something close to 20.22, 2022 is the year, right? So 20.22 billion, that's your reward pool, staking pool rewards that we have got till now. If your rewards is somewhere close to that number, the closest one in the staking pool would be getting 0.03 Ethereum. That's the win. That's the
Nice.
reward for.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
so
good.
yeah, that's pretty
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
So
Now you're gonna
everyone
make
go
me go
back
back
to
and
your
look.
staking pools, check your rewards, connect your wallet, check your rewards, and just reply to that particular tweet with a snapshot showcasing your rewards. And make sure that you blur your wallet address over there in the snapshot, just for your safety purpose.
Yep. For the next 24 hours.
Yeah, for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
So the closest one to 20.22 billion will be getting
Ah,
the reward.
so, yes, and Stacy asked a good question. How do we check? I guess we can go over that. We'll go over that step
Yep.
by step here real quick.
We can go that.
So here, I'll pull my screen back up. Let me make sure here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, don't mind me. Just doing some stuff on Etherscan earlier. I practically live on that website. So if
Checking
you
gas.
go to, I'm sorry, do what?
I mean, checking gas is what you always do, right, on the Etherscan. Keep checking
Yeah,
for gas.
that, and I just have fun with Etherscan overall. It's very
Yeah.
intriguing to me. So within this here, there's Stacy. If you go to staking.archangeltoken.com and you connect your wallet that you staked, you can see your earned rewards down here. There we go. You can see your earned rewards down here in this area. So for me, I'm at 29.34. I guarantee I'm probably pretty far off on that one by the time that's said and done.
Yeah, you missed your chance, Caddy. Why did you stake
Yep.
so much?
I had a scenario when I got into this of what my intent was, and it's just to gain some metrics for me going forward. And again, it's still all a guessing game. I don't care what metrics I pull. I know that they're not going to mean much at the end of this. Let's see here.
I mean, I was just
If
kidding.
you Liz was saying if you staked over
quad
2
maybe.
quad, you're way over 20 billion. Yes.
You know what? This is really well thought of by Ed. I mean, kudos to him, because this is kind of rewarding those people who have staked less amount of Archangel in the pool.
Exactly. That's what I was going
Yeah.
to say. This is a
So
nice little benefit to that. One thing I do want to throw
exactly.
out there real quick is do not blast your wallet address out on public channels. Ed will
Yeah.
ask you to DM him. Okay. Ed will ask you to DM him publicly. So he's not just going to reach out to you. He's not just going to end up in your DM, guys. Know this. Keep your eyes out for that in the main Telegram. And let's see here. He wants me to jump over to the pools real
Good
quick.
pools.
Okay, so you can
Yeah.
also see,
That's where you see.
also, yes, right there, earn 29B right now. So that's amazing. I need to compare that with my reflections because I'm very, very curious. Very curious. So let's see here. I'm out. Caddy and I staked the same amount. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's really nice. I mean, thank you, Ed. That's all I would say.
Yes. So he is saying take a snapshot of this. Oh, wrong drawing tool. So of this area right here, and just to see. I'm dinging again. Did we lose Quester?
Yep. I guess we lost one. He's having a bit of a connection issue today. I mean,
Yeah, we're trying to keep him
yeah,
up there.
he's back. Yeah. We'll hold him.
Yeah, I think Blue Collar's right. If you're right around that, you could probably be pretty close. It all depends.
Yeah.
Yep. And
No,
post
I think
it
it
to
should be
his.
written more than that. On yeah, 20, right? I'm sorry. Yeah. He might be
Yeah.
almost around the same calculation. Yeah. 12 to 14
Yep.
or 15 trillion. Yep.
Yes, but then again, if we have some high volume, that those numbers can change drastically, and put even more a lot closer as well. Let's see here, who do we have back? Quester. All right, which one do you want me to load up here, buddy? I see you in here twice. Let's
Load
see.
both of them. Let's see where he
Yeah,
comes.
why not? Let's see where he comes in at.
Yeah. I mean, he's the magician, He appears from this one to that one. He keeps
Yes,
changing now.
going multiple places. But like Ed was saying there, to make sure to post it to his Twitter reply to that tweet that will be released.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled for that there. If you haven't subscribed to the Archangel token Telegram or to Ed directly, make sure you do that too. Not subscribe, give him a follow. I'm so used to YouTube.
In the meanwhile, I mean, subscribe to our channels as well as the Archangel official as well.
Definitely
YouTube.
make sure to follow
And
that.
Blue Collar Crypto too.
Yes. Most definitely. Also, want to just throw this out there for the guys that are hardcore viewers on the Crypto Caddy channel. In order to catch, now I will do this probably for the next few weeks before I do this transition, is I do plan on moving the stream directly from my channel and it being based off of the Archangel's YouTube directly. When we launched this, Archangel was just starting out, and we wanted to make sure we reach as many viewers as we could, so we dedicated this onto our channels. Well, as Arc is growing, I want to give back to that. I wanted to get this directly over to them, so that way you can see all the Archa Cafes directly from from the Archangel website, and keep you kind of in a centralized place. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I am so tongue-tied still. But if you the Archa Cafe will always be every Sunday. So if you do not see it on the Crypto Caddy channel any longer, make sure to give that Archangel token YouTube a follow. Mr. Oslin and Crypto Quester as well, guys. Want to make sure that we keep that going. But that is something that I am going to start a transition of. So
That's nice.
I say I'm excited about that. I
Yeah.
feel like that Arca has grown big enough that it would be more beneficial to get that over directly with them and let it shine. Because I got a feeling it's not just going to be the Archa Cafe that's going to be on the Archangel YouTube at some point.
Mm-hmm.
remember
I sense
some
something.
stuff
I don't
we-
know, but
We had Storm talking about a possible Spanish one. We had the Archa Angels speaking up about some things maybe happening.
Absolutely. I mean, that would be really
Yeah.
cool to watch.
I know nothing about that.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Actually, it would be nice to, probably sit back on the viewer side, have a cup of, I don't know what,
Cup
but
of whatever. It don't matter. Have a cup of Arca. That's
depends
all
on the
that
time.
matters.
Depends on the time. If it's the same
Yes.
time frame, then I'll have coffee. But if it's another time frame, then it's something else.
I know. I got to be cautious because at my time it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm still hammering the coffee down.
Caddy, we cannot actually see through what's there inside that mug of
I know.
yours. So
I've thought about putting water in it, but it's just not the same. This is my Arca mug. It's got to have that coffee. Let's
I
see
mean,
here.
we don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't know what you put into it. So whether it's actual coffee or something else.
Yes. Let's see here, Stacey. How do you block your wallet address on the screenshot? The best way to do that, sir, is you can open that up on a desktop or
Ping.
PC, or when you take a screenshot, if you're using an Android device, the next option on the bottom of your screen should look like a pin. You can click that pin and literally just cross it out. So, and I'm not sure about iOS. I'm not an iOS user, so.
I think iOS also has that image editor inside. I mean, even if you could not do it as soon as you took the screenshot, or you can always open that in your photos or gallery and then just try to edit it. Click on the edit option and then you just either blur out or probably scratch out that particular portion.
Yeah, iOS has that in their photo edit. It's 3 little dots on the top, and then it brings down a whole markers thing, markers and highlights.
Yeah. So since Joe's been putting us on the spot tonight, BCB's brought up a very valid point here this evening. So it sounds like some potentially fun guest spots coming up. I still vote for Blue Collar to see Blue Collar. Yes, we'd love to have him on. And it's been a while since we've seen Mr. Joe too. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sure we will see him here very, very soon.
He's a very busy man now.
Oh, yes. And it's not going to slow down.
Definitely. A lot of stuff happening in the background. So, yeah, I mean, just want to shout out to all the amazing work that he and the entire team who are not actually there in front of us doing in the background, right? So that's what has got the entire project up and running and moving forward. So a big kudos.
Pick a date.
I would say right now.
You're more. All you guys are more than welcome to just drop any of us a message, tag us in the main Telegram. Yeah. This is always a very, very fun time with everybody. And Blue Collar is saying, hi. Yes, we want to see you on here, brother.
How about next week? We'll have both of them next week.
Yes. No idea. I'll show you. It is very, very simple there. All I do is send you a link. You type in what name you want to be shown. Make sure your camera's set up. Make sure your mic's set up. And you're here. It's that simple.
Also, make sure your Wi-Fi doesn't go out. I have to.
Yes. That's why I actually have a freaking Ethernet cord running across my floor, just to make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh yeah, no, the ETH cable doesn't work either.
Oh, that's no good.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Whole router's just out.
Yeah,
if your router gives a hand, then it's gone.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun day.
Your wires won't help or the wireless won't help.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was like when I was having the issues with my stream, always glitching there. That was one of the things I did is I actually updated my freaking gateway. I had called my provider. I'm like, guys, nope, this is not working. And they're like, well, you have the bandwidth. I said, I know I'm supposed to have the bandwidth, but obviously something's not right. And luckily I did find out, even though that wasn't the source of the issue, it was throttling me over 40% of what my expected speeds were. I was like, you son of a guns, I'm paying you all this dollars and you guys are limiting my service. Like, no, get out of here with that. Xfinity and Comcast, you know where you can go.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Stacy's saying we love you people. Always, man. Oh, so happy to be here with you guys. In sickness and in health, we always find a way to make it here. Let's see. Poor Quester, he is just struggling there tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of remember that other day when I had these issues.
Yes, it happens. Um, my very first
Phone
live
just
stream I
can't
ever
keep
did.
up.
Oh,
Did you? Oh yeah, you said your phone was giving you issues too. Dang
Yep,
it.
this is what I have to be. I'm stuck using this right now.
Eh, one way or another, we get it figured out. We make it happen.
poor
I'm gonna
Quest.
say I'm gonna be here one way or the other.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's like a voice
Yeah.
from beyond.
Yes. Where?
All of a sudden, Quester will talk and be like, "Who was that?"
I know. Like I can't see it. I don't know where it's coming from. So yeah, that is just a lot of stuff going on. Okay, let's see. I think that we've actually covered the majority that we feel comfortable giving out at this time. Um,
Mhm.
or the majority. No, I can't say that we feel comfortable with, but that's what is out there, and they're just going to keep
Yeah.
coming every week. They keep coming and coming and coming. So
I'm just again
next,
scrolling through just in case we have missed anything, but it seems like we have covered everything.
yes. Let me see here. What am I missing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the
Yes.
marketing ramp up wasn't picked up, or did we?
Yeah, the marketing was Dex Tools has been paid for already. We're just waiting for the ads to
Yep.
run on that side of the table. Um, what else do we have going on? We have all the YouTubers that are getting lined up for their 3 phases rolling out for 2022. That is
Mhm.
huge, huge in itself. Let's see here. Here's and love you, Stacy.
Yeah.
So, um,
And on the
oh,
sidelines, if anyone has any good ideas in terms of bringing the project a whole new dimension, or probably has some crypto problem that is out there which could be solved, I would ask them to head over to the Archangel Innovations Telegram group and put in their ideas over there. So that's something that is really needed, because collectively, when a lot of people speak about it, there are some pretty very good discussions that have happened out there in the group. So even if you want to know or learn more about it, just go ahead and head over to the Telegram group and just check out that particular chat. That has a lot
yes.
of information that's out there.
And I just dropped that on everybody's channel as the link to that Innovation
Yeah.
Lab Telegram. So yeah, definitely. There's so many problems within crypto. Like it's going to be impossible to solve them all, to even identify them all, because every day is a new struggle. Every day presents a new challenge within crypto. But if we can stay on top of it, and if as Arca continues and Guardian continues with the progression it has seen already, this is just an unstoppable beast that's coming. And
Yeah.
it, it's going to be, I truly see Guardian and Arca becoming that name of every household that is intrigued with crypto. If they've looked at crypto one point in their life, they're going to come across that Guardian platform. It's just going to be inevitable. It's going to set that new standard and the new bar.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Uh,
mean, when you have a good product that's out there, it makes its own name. It's as simple as that, right? So you're not marketing a project, or you're not selling a particular project or a token name over here. You're selling an entire finished product. You're selling a brand, right? So when you're selling a brand, then that reaches out to, like you said, carry all the households. It's not only for
yes.
those specific set of people, right? So what we are establishing over here on Archangel is a brand. So on that brand is definitely here to stay for a very long time, as well as bring in a lot more utility and functionality to the crypto space out there. So yeah, it's just a matter
Yep.
of time, I would say.
Yeah, so I've also been talking to the PM over at Scratch too, and they got a couple little updates, with what's going on. Their pre-sale has ended. Um,
Hmm.
they also wanted to give a little update about that all fronts are currently in development with Scratch, that they have hired internal team members for their engineering. Also, the
Hmm.
pre-sale went very smooth along with the verification process, and they are working on launch marketing and strategy at this time. Um, So yeah, that was a very good choice. I think that was a solid decision that they made,
Yeah.
with the volatility with ETH going on, was the USDC presale. I believe that was probably the best decision that could be made. Yes, donation drive. Yes, sorry Zen, sorry Zen. um, but yes, that donation drive. Um, we just got so much stuff going on, so many things to talk about. It's hard to keep them straight. So that was, on their side of the table. I definitely want to give them a shout out. Some big things happening on that side for sure. So other than that, guys, what else do we have? And you got anything there, Quester?
No, I think we were able to cover it all today. Just follow with the Telegram and just have a good week,
Yeah, we got some big things. Miss Brad, we're going to have some big, have that going on next week. So are you going to come in and join us again?
Okay.
Yes.
Me, Joe. It'll be everybody.
Yeah.
It'll be like the Brady
We'll
Bunch.
have a big crowd next week.
We can take
Let's see here. Aeroflex standardizing crypto. Gosh, I'm struggling tonight, guys. Standardizing crypto at learning specific things will surely help the incoming community. So excited. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely. I mean, that's something that's really needed, that standard or standardizing a certain aspect in the crypto space is really needed. You cannot have those haphazardous stuff running around here and there without, just like a headless chicken. So there needs to be a bar set. There needs to be a proper approach. There needs to be a systematic way of looking into how you invest in crypto.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, Guardian is definitely going to provide that, one of the platforms, I would say.
Oh, yeah, it's going to become just a universal platform. Let's see here. We just got a big one from Joe. Busy, yes. It is very likely that the Archa community will be participating in 3 token launches. Scratch, Guardian, and Brainstem.
Brainstem. Yeah.
All within the same 4 to 5 week time frame. Gosh, it is down into that time frame already. Where has the time gone? Freak. It is just flying. That's the thing. Once these doors opened, it's not slowing down.
Yeah, it's Pandora's box.
Yeah, and that's just the beginning. Like, this is just the start. So
Absolutely.
I've been blessed to be here with every one of you with that.
It's all about now getting your ETH ready for Scratch, Guardian, and Brainstem, or whatever it is.
Yes.
I don't know if it would be just Ethereum or some other stable token.
It
But-
most likely will
Yeah.
be in a stable coin, but that has yet to be determined. They are still
Yeah.
reviewing some results from Scratch's donation drive. And once everything has been weighed and assessed and what stability we start seeing coming back to the market, that'll be all determined well before the pre-sale occurs. So that way it gives people time to handle what they need to handle there.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Aeroflex, that's why McDonald's never fails at bringing you the Big Mac tasting the same every time. Where do
It's
you live? Because I'll tell you, my McDonald's can't keep up with nothing. You can go in and you're better off saying, give me something worth $5, surprise me. You're guaranteed to get at least something within that versus what you asked for. But
So true.
all righty, guys. I think we got everything done. Miss Brett, thank you
Yep.
for joining us this evening.
Thank you
It
for
has been so much fun. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys next week. We got Antonio Quester ended up having to leave. I'll say bye for you, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, everyone have a great week. We'll be back here February 6th with some big announcements coming up then. At that point, the pre-sale registration will be live for Guardian at that time. So we will have some stuff about that. We'll have some stuff over. Oh my goodness, my brain just went dark. Everything. There we go. We're just going to cover a general picture. You want to know what's going on? Come join us. Come see us here. Yes. Oh, he's going to come back. He's got one last chance here.
Question. Say bye.
Bye.
I don't know if he's able
There's
to
some that
hear
might
us.
know that
Goodbye,
joke.
Archa fam. I will see you in the Telegram.
Yes. Okay, bye. All right, guys. Have a great evening here.